So I've been thinking Halloween is around the corner, and I feel like we need another paranormal activity movie, or at least I do. The last movie we ever got was back in 2021, which was called Next of Kin, in which a lot of people didn't like it, so it scored pretty low, but I enjoyed it. It had a very dark tone to it, and I really enjoyed the camera shots in that movie. In which Next of Kin took a way different route than the other Paranormal Activity movies, but Paranormal Activity 6, which was the 3D dimension, I thought that one was pretty trash. It was because they showed the figure of Toby, and throughout all of the Paranormal Activity movies, Toby have always been an invisible figure that you couldn't see, and which to me is what gave Paranormal Activity its look in its name. It's the fact that they was able to create these real sequences that where it was nothing there, but you could see the character flying across the room, and to me that shit was terrifying. Another one that they tried to make like it wasn't good was the marked ones, where it was about the Mexican kid who graduated high school and he started having these possession powers throughout the movie, where he had super strength, things like that, where he was defying gravity, all type of shit, and he thought it was cool until it got worse and worse throughout the movie, and they really labeled that as one of the worst ones in their franchise, and I really liked that one. That's actually my favorite one because in the end, it connected him to other dimensions of the story where he was actually put into the first movie, and which explains the very first movie's ending on why she was screaming and going crazy downstairs. And we saw what actually happened that night downstairs when he walked through that portal and ran right into Mecca and Katie's kitchen. And that shit there was terrifying. I thought it was pretty dope and good writing. But I am a big fan of the whole franchise. It's not one movie that I really didn't like besides the 3D dimension. I feel like that one was pretty whack, and it just to me it just defeated the purpose of why Paranormal Activity was great for what it was, and that was the invisible scenes where you couldn't see this entity attack the characters. And I feel like 2 and 3 really did well with that, and 4 was pretty good too because it was about a teenage girl and her friend who was basically trying to figure out what's up with this weird kid who stays across the street from us, and why is he so interested in my little brother? And the little brother was actually the bloodline of Katie, and it's just so much that was going on within that story, man. And that's to me, that's what made Paranormal Activity so special, was the connection. Like, we need those classic movies back because those movies was dope and they really scared me, and I really enjoy those, especially around this time of year. I like to watch a lot of horror, and that's definitely one of the ones that's on my list every time. I tell you, I watch every last one of those movies over again every year, and I enjoy them like it's my first time. So I'm hoping we get another one down the line. But until then, it's your boy Han Solo, and I'll be back with more content. I'm out.